I said to myself, I didn't want to stay in New York anymore. Chicago was wonderful to me. I did not want to go down to St. Thomas with a child that had cerebral palsy because she had to have physical therapy on a constant basis. So Chicago seemed to be the best thing. And I was teaching for Joe Hall, that's his ballet master, okay? And then I would guest teach here and guest teach there, and I kept noticing this following of kids of color, no matter where I would go teach. So I said to myself, I need to open my own school. So it wasn't even 1990, it was 1989. A friend of mine, Gary Goodman, Jewish guy, had 2 daughters, and he said, why don't you give my kids private in my office building up in Sheffield? So I started giving them private, and then he said, you know what, let's put you some bars on the floor and let's see what happens. And I started teaching adult class at night, and people would start showing up, you know. Then he gave me another studio, 2 studios in the same building, and people would show up. And then he said, okay, we need to move you out of here. This is taking over, you know. So not too far from his place on Sheffield was the Lakeshore Academy of Artistic Gymnastics or something. So we shared a space with them. And boy, I had a big following. And then I started Bryant Ballet. And we started doing performances, and then we would work for urban gateways, dancing education, go around to schools. And at that time I started doing my rap ballet, you know, because I went, back it up, I was in Canada in 1990 or 89. I went to a rap concert, and there was so much profanity, but while I'm sitting there and all the kids were cursing and they knew every word, I kept saying, boy, I would love to put rap and ballet together. You know, and I started hearing this classical music in my head, and my guys was lifting the girls in grand jetés and soda shas, and it started coming to me. So the music would start off classically, and this is what happens. And then I would come out after the classical music, it would start to rap music. I got a story to tell, and it's one of the best. This is a story above the rest. It is about a discipline that starts people clapping. The only discipline you'll ever hear me rapping. My name is Homer. I'm here to say I am the guru of the rap ballet. And it went on and on and on. The language of ballet is French, you see. The techniques came from all across the sea. Italian, Russian, and the French. Each style has grace and a variance. And I would go on, and then I would stop the music. And I would say, hi, good afternoon, what's my name? The kids would say, Homer. Where did ballet come from? Italy, France, and Russia. Because I was saying that all in the rap. These kids were paying attention through the rap cadence, you know. So that's how we started the rap ballet. And we would go around to schools, and the dancers would get paid, and we would do this for urban gateways for about 2 or 3 years. It was the most amazing thing. So now I came back one day, and I started rapping the whole bar. We started first position with a small bend in the knees. In French, we say demi-plie, small bend, please. And now you take it all the way to a grand plie. That's the big bend going all the way down. You see, we started with a small bend into a big bend. Return to straight legs, and you do it all again. All of the plies can be done in the 5 position. It's great fun. You know, so the kids were like, wow, this dude can rap ballet, you know. So I was having more fun than they were because my mind started getting stimulated. So before you know it, we did a whole ballet bar. I rapped the whole ballet bar. And then I would change the music. Now, this step here is called a rendezvous. A what? A rendezvous. So I would jazz it up and I would change it up, you know. And they were like really having a good time. So people started coming from all over for this crazy guy rapping about classical ballet. Next thing you know, I'm a cover of this dance magazine. You know, next thing you know, we're in this Encyclopedia Britannica for creativity with a capital C. Like, wow. So, you know, I was just following my energy and following my flow. And this rap turned into hip play years later, but that's another story.